Hi there, I'm Andrew Gautron, Director and Head of Customer Success here at Autocene. Today I'm going to be showing you how we can take those unstructured invoices or documents that you may receive in accounts payable or insurance claims or something along those lines, and how we can take those documents, digest those documents, and then move that unstructured data to things like a Microsoft SQL server, an SAP environment, an Oracle environment, or any other kind of environment that you're looking to place this data in. So for today's video, I'm going to start off here at our email screen. So this is one of our common email boxes here at Autocene. For today's demo, this email box would act as kind of a central email that you would have vendors or some other party sending in these invoices. Now, in most cases, you would have somebody look at these invoices. You'd have that person rekey that invoice and move that data into either one or more systems so that you can record, work against that information, and utilize that info. So what I'm going to do is for today's demo, I'm just going to pull up two emails here. So this email inbox, that's in our to field here. We're going to be acting on account of the person sending in these invoices. So you can see that there's different information. We have a Quatra and a Kyocera invoice here. Both of these invoices are drastically different. They're unstructured in what they are, okay? So the information and where it is in the document, the types of items that are coming in, just general structure of it is vastly different than this invoice from Kyocera. So both of these examples here, it's this idea that we have PDFs, Word documents, or even the email themselves be unstructured, meaning that if you were to try and shove that into a system, it'd be very hard to find the data that you want to find and utilize. So first things first, we're actually going to send these in. They're going to go to our central email box here. So on account of that, hey, look, I've sent some invoices in. You can see them popping into the admin inbox there. I haven't touched them yet. So we're just going to give it a second, and you can see that they were read through. So that's our first component. That's Autocene Passport. What it's doing is it's picking up the email, and it's picking up the document inside that email, because there could be information such as hi there or some sort of body information that you want to utilize in some sort of meaningful way. Now, once Passport has picked up that the information such as the invoice and the email, it is then going to hand it off to Autocene Atlas. And Autocene Atlas is Autocene's proprietary contextual language workflow processor. So it's an artificial intelligence that reads out unstructured information like invoices, emails, documents, text messages, audio as well. And what Atlas has been taught to do in this case is actually take our invoice information and structure it. And I'll just kind of bring that over to the screen here. Structure it so that we can insert it into a Microsoft SQL database here. So I've selected both the invoice email data and the invoices data here. You can see we have the email metadata, which is great. We can start collecting things of that nature. So if you're receiving just emails and don't really care about the attachments inside those emails, you can use Autocene Atlas and Passport to pick up that information and utilize it. So it's placed that information in the metadata bin here on the SQL server. It's also taken those invoice documents and it's also placed those into our invoices table here. And this table looks like this because that's how we want it to look, okay? Whereas maybe another use case, maybe insurance claims or something along those lines might have different metrics that you want to record. Atlas allows the flexibility in recording like those different data types. You can teach Atlas to do different things. And it's taken those repeating sections that we had. So there's line items like in those kind of invoices where we have like AWS consumption charges. It's listed that out. And the same with the other invoice here as well, with the totally different kind of headings and items. We have rental charges. You can see that it's inserted that information. So this is one example. This is going into a Microsoft SQL server, but kind of like I discussed at the start of this video, you can have this information flow into other larger kind of enterprise solutions that you may be utilizing to use this information in some sort of way. So I hope this was helpful. It gives you an insight in kind of the capabilities that you can see here on the Autocene platform. I want to thank you today.